This is my tip for you guys because I had the luxury of when I got sick, I caught a cold last week from my father, and I chose not to take any medication. No antihistamines, no NyQuil, no Dayquil, no pseudoephedrine. When I was in private practice, I would take all of those medications so I could get myself to work because there was no way I had my schedule booked 45 days out. If I took one day off, I would just be further behind. So I went to work sick, but I was on medication and I was able to do things. But the price you guys pay when you do those kinds of over-the-counter palliative therapy treatments, sure, it gets you to work and gets you to get through your day, but you negate the body's ability to detoxify. So I filled up 2 of these over the course of 3 days because that's how much my body was expelling mucus. I was coughing up some day 1, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't green, but it wasn't totally beige either. So I knew, okay, I'm sick. But how did I know I didn't have COVID or the flu? Because I was hungry. I woke up in the morning starved, and I normally do not eat my first meal until 11 a.m. or later. Okay, so I woke up hungry and I said, damn it, I know I have a cold, because obviously I saw my father go through that. So anyways, I go ahead and I say, okay, I'm going to let it ride without anything. I'm going to see how I do. Every day I was sneezing, I was blowing my nose was running, and then the cough stopped on day 2, but now it was all sinus drainage. By day 3, the drainage was clear, meaning I knew I was out of the woods. I knew I was getting better, but I was still filling up this trash can with Kleenex. And when I did that, I realized this is your body getting rid of toxins. And what you guys need to be aware of, if you're retired and you're not working and you get a cold, allow yourself to go through it naturally because your body's not stupid. It's doing you a favor by trying to get rid of toxins. And have I been exposed to toxins? Obviously. I'm in an agricultural community. We have a high propensity of multiple myeloma in our community because of the pesticides that are out there. So I let myself go through this so that I could get rid of toxins in my body. But I don't like being sick like this, but I stuck with it and I was glad I did, because here's the beautiful thing about the human body. I laid down and within 5 minutes, all of my nose problems stopped. I was able to sleep without ever having to wake up and blow my nose. It was almost like the human body says, we know you need to sleep. So at 9 p.m., it stopped. But guess what happened? At 6:45 in the morning, when it was time for me to get up, my nose, my sinuses started tingling. And I woke up and I said, oh, here we go. Round 2 or round 3 is coming. And sure enough, my body went back through it. More Kleenexes, but only during the day because the body's not stupid. The body said she needs to sleep. We're going to turn off the waterworks and the phlegm for now so she can sleep. And every night I did not have to use any NyQuil to go to sleep. I was able to breathe. I was able to sleep. And I didn't even have to get up to go pee, which was shocking. But here's the other thing about the human body. I knew I had a fever because when I went pee, it came out hot. But I did not have a fever all 4 days. Every day, there was a certain time of day where my body had a fever. It was almost as if the body said, okay, we're going to turn on the heat to kill off this infection. That's what the heat is from. And so when I went pee, I was like, wow, that is hot. I didn't need a thermometer. And this is another thing, you guys, we don't need thermometers, when it comes to knowing if we have a fever. Unless, of course, when it comes to children, that's a whole nother thing. But if it's us, we're not hallucinating. We know time and place, probably fine as long as we know that.
It's good advice. I've gone through the same thing where I haven't taken anything, and I'll fill several waste baskets full of napkins and Kleenex.
Well, and just to remind you guys, the way you get crap out of your eyes, your body will make mucus. That's the boogers that you get. The eye boogers, that's your body's ability to create phlegm. So it will go through like a Pac-Man and pick up all the junk. And when you blink, it will end up on the inner corners of each eye so you can pick it out. Okay? So that's the same thing our body's doing to remove toxins on the inside of the body. I will admit, my 90-year-old father, he wasn't going to ride through it without drugs. He took NyQuil at night and DayQuil during the day. And at 90 years old, day 2 of his cold, he was out mowing the lawn. I did get a little jealous because I was like, dang, look at him. He's out doing this and doing that. And I'm in here. I was so tired. I was just watching television and there with my Kleenexes. Okay, guys, take care. See you guys on Thursday.